I said, no, you have to stop the Q-tip when there's resistance. Oh, hello. Yeah, let's do another live lesson. I've got my headphones. The light's getting a bit dim, so everything's... You see that up there? It's all... But I'm not at all, except I've got a low battery, so I'm tapping myself on the nose. Right, better get this done with because I've got 10% battery. Right, this is Renaissance Day of the Dreamer. Ooh, Renaissance Day of the Dreamer. I've never heard it before, so this will be exciting. Oh, look at my hair. Goodness sake. How not to look dashing on camera with Justin Towel. Okay, let's do this. Yeah. Exciting. Do-do-do. Bee-bee-meow. Interesting. There's piano there. It's getting louder and more prominent. It's a prominent piano. Strange going through minors and majors. And drums. It's quite 70s sounding. Nice hi-hat work. There's a vocal now. It's a woman, right? Yeah, it's a girl. It's a girl. She's singing in a very kind of Broadway musical kind of way. I can imagine her wanting to be Peter Pan in the West End. Oh, it's very ABBA. That's extremely ABBA sounding. So yeah, I'd say late 1970s. But there's a reason ABBA was so popular. Oh yes. I feel like I'm flying now. If I close my eyes, yes I am, I'm flying. Oh, it stopped. Now I read the lyric to this before I listened, but I read it yesterday, so I've forgotten some of it. But I didn't think the lyric was that strong. It was very introspective, but I think the song is better than the lyric itself. Okay, so it's like a whole orchestra now. The sort of thing that they had on TV shows in the late 70s, early 80s. Maybe it's 1980. I say 79. Wonder if I can see. No. Oh god, I was bright then. Automatic camera shutter thing. Yeah, it's a nice rhythm. There's a lot happening. It's very busy rhythm. Oh, and that was a xylophone. There's stuff. Oh. It's everywhere. Ooh, it's all gone floaty now. Tom's cymbal. And a sort of piccolo thing. It's not a flute. Some kind of whistle. It's all gone a little bit majorettes. The glockenspiel, I think I heard there. Oh, triplets. Nice triplets on the drum fill. Nice accents. Hammer-ons and pull-offs on the violins. Oh, drum solo. Oh, what does that remind me of? Sega Rally Championship. Let's watch your run one more time on the desert course. Or the forest. It's more like a forest, I can hear. There's the xylophone again. Like playing on someone's ribcage. Oh, it's gone a bit. The elephants have made a... There's a chorus of small elephants with their trunks splashing in the water, cascades up into the sky. Kind of getting a jungle vibe now. You can picture all the animals around playing this. Strange that the vocals have completely dropped out, but they have. There are no vocals now. In fact, it's got quite repetitive. Ah, but it's moved on. More drum solo. Very tribal now. Good, I like it. Now the anteaters. Oh, stopped. Piano. Modulation. Bum, bum. I thought it would stop, but no, it's carrying on. It's a nice piano bit. Are they looking for it to stop? That piano is just like it in Bohemian Rhapsody. Very clean sound guitar with a hint of chorus. Just a hint. Vocals are back. The lyrics are better when they're sung. They seemed a little cliched when I read them as a poem. Because, you know, a lyric is basically a poem that you sing, in my opinion. Unless it's one of those awful pop things. It's not a poem then. It has quite a big feel to the production. It's like they had a whole orchestra. Quite a talented orchestra. This is definitely a piece of music that has been meticulously planned and constructed and composed, rather than something that was dreamt up in a day and then they just recorded it, you know. Because that can happen. Wind Cries Mary by Jimi Hendrix, first take is the one on the recording, apparently. They did it and did it again, but just couldn't catch the magic. I was trying to work out the meaning of the lyric. I'm quite low there. Help. Sorry. It's not quite as likeable as it was at the start. The start was... But it's all gone very... Almost start of Miss Marple. I always thought it was the big bosom lady who stood in the doorway with the shifty eyes that did it at the start of Miss Marple. I always thought it would be her. I was like, why does no one not see that it's the woman with the shifty eyes? She obviously did it. I'm picturing the start of Bergerac now for some reason. And now a news bulletin. Top story, jungle band. Captured on film. I think there's a male voice there in the background harmonising. But the harmony is so low in the mix it's difficult to tell. Ostinato. Ah! It's quite... Oh, I was going to say it's quite easy to predict. It's easy to predict where the rhythm's going to go, but crucially, not the melody. Almost military on the snare drum. I was getting louder. And a bit of brass in there. They got everything in here. All we need is a gong and we're done. That's definitely the end. Yep. Oh. That was almost a gong. Maybe just some big cymbals. Ah, swell. Ah, thank goodness for that. I thought it was going to swell into my head forever. Is that the end? It is the end. Ow. God, never do that with them. Good grief. Turns out if you bang the side of these when it's on your head, it's really loud. Brilliant. Right. What do I think of that? I think it's getting dark. It's getting too dark for the camera. Interesting again. Not the kind of music I would listen to. Very, I was going to say of its time. I reckon it's 79. I'm just going to check. It doesn't say. Yes, it does. About 1978. That's not bad, is it? Didn't I say 79? I said 79? Maybe 80, but 79, but it was 78. Like one of those old records. So there it is. What did I think? Oh God, what did I think? Oh, I forgot how to think. I thought it was well played, nice piano, fantastic composition. Yeah, the rhythm was, I was going to say cliched, but not cliched. It was predictable, but in a nice way, because I liked being able to think, yes, it's going to ba 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 ba, and it did, and that's brilliant. The vocal, but that's right, they changed between major and minor chords in unexpected ways, and sort of, I don't know if they actually modulated through keys, but went to notes in the scale that you wouldn't expect, and then there were strange chords in there to support that, and that's good. I can see why Ryan likes it, because that's Ryan's sort of thing. Yeah. I feel like I'm going to burp. I'm right. Yeah, so shiny scale. Sorry, that wasn't a very good appraisal at all, was it? You would never think that I was a professional critic. Shiny scale. I thought that was quite shiny. That's the problem. I wouldn't listen to it again myself, not for fun. I wouldn't mind hearing it if it was on TV. 70s and 80s stuff for me always feels a little like they're, I don't know, I used to watch TV programs at the time, and music like that would come in when something dramatic had happened, or when they're all out in the sunshine on their big boat thing with the fan at the back to go across the marshes, and that kind of music would play, and I'd think, I wish that kind of music wouldn't play, but you know, it was all right. So as shiny as, I can't really fault the composition. That's the thing. It's not. Yeah, okay. I'm going to give it a 7.9276, which is as shiny as Piff's eye. He's a stiff mouse. See his eye there? Yeah. Yeah, alright. Alright. Honestly. Never have pets. Yeah, that was relatively shiny. I don't know what to say. I don't know if can anyone listen? Oh my god, we're on 14 minutes. Right, okay, that's probably gone on too long, so I'm going to say goodbye before the light goes and before I ramble on until we're all asleep. Thanks for watching. If you liked it, hit like, subscribe, leave a comment. Tell me I should never do another one of these again, but I'm going to anyway. So take care. Farewell.